What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again, here for you some Call of Duty Ghosts, and today we're going to be doing this week's episode of Dear Nero, which is a weekly series here on my channel where you guys send me in fan mail and or fan questions. I don't know why I say fan mail, now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't actually get fan mail. I mean, I get messages sometimes that praise me and the stuff I do, and those are great, favorite messages to read, but no actual, like, fan mail, like, you know, people send things. Maybe it's because I'm a P.O. box. I don't know. Either way, it's a weekly series. You guys send me in questions and I answer them. Now, the gameplay is actually a longer one. It's a game of domination here on the map Overlord. I'm using the Vector, and I always like to kind of talk about the gameplay because I'm really a gameplay-driven guy, and I really like gameplay stuff. The Vector here is really good. Like, okay, so in Modern Warfare 2, the Vector was a pretty good gun to me. It's a gun that didn't kick. I didn't like it, though. I didn't like the way it looked, you know? Modern Warfare 3, did they have the Vector in Modern Warfare 3? No, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't remember it. I know they had it in Black Ops 2. I didn't care for it much in Black Ops 2 either. It just didn't look right to me. I'm like, it's an ugly gun. And to me, if the gun's ugly, I don't like the gun. I don't know. I'll use the worst gun in the game if it looks cool. But the Vector here in Call of Duty Ghost looks awesome. So I use it a lot, and it's actually, I believe, the highest damage submachine gun. I'm not entirely positive on that, but I'm pretty sure that might be right. But yeah, it's good gameplay here, playing by myself. I go on a pretty good kill streak here at the beginning, fighting for the B flag, the entire gameplay. Close game, good stuff. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Let's hop in here to the first question. He's going to write, Dear Nero, what do you think about the new YouTube automated third-party ownerships that take place on videos and makes them the property of the game company? Will this be affecting you? Cheers, mate, from Chris in Australia. So we're starting this off with an Australian question. I like it. And Chris, your question was one of the most popular questions for this week's episode of Dear Nero. It was sent in quite a bit, and I decided to pick yours because it was the first one I saw. And so, if you don't know what's happening, basically YouTube's doing this automated thing where right now it's claiming a lot of people's videos and basically taking the ad revenue from the videos and putting them towards the company. Now, for example, let's say it were to happen on this video. I have Call of Duty Ghost footage in the background, which is owned by Activision. Therefore, if I were to get a claim on this video, the ads you see on the video would no longer go towards supporting me and my endeavors. It would go back towards Activision, which is kind of a bad thing. A lot of different gaming companies and developers, they're saying it's not us. You know, they're like, I don't know, YouTube just doing it. We don't know why. And that's because YouTube being YouTube wants to automate everything. To them, a perfect world is a world where nobody does anything and it's all just algorithm and automation, which of course does not work. You know, with each person I honestly believe in a world where there's a person doing everything and everything is not just completely done 110% automated. And YouTube is exactly that. A good example is about a week or so ago, well actually it's about a month ago because it took that long to get fixed and be resolved. But about a month ago, I did a video called Most OP Gun in COD Ghost. And it was talking about the MSBS and how ridiculously powerful it was and showing how powerful it was, you know, both versus real players in public match as well as against bots where I'm trying to get one burst kills. And it was a good video. A lot of people seemed to enjoy it. And it was blowing up in views, right? For my channel, it was blowing up in views. It had about 70,000 views over the course of about a week, which is of course a ton. You know, for me, I just hit 100,000 subscribers, but I've never actually, you know, had a lot of views per video on my channel. So that many views in that short period of time was good. And if you do the search result, Most OP Gun in COD Ghost on the #1 listing, it was a great thing. Then it got falsely flagged and it got taken down for about 3 weeks. I had to dispute it. I finally just now got it back. And that's one of the things where an automated system is bad. I mean, actual person there to make sure these things are working. So has this affected me so far? A little bit, right? The MSBS video I just told you about, you know, I got taken down, but that wasn't really a part of this new system. That's basically just started happening within the past few days. I've had maybe 3 or 4 videos so far get claimed, and one of them was a montage, and it was by UMG, the Universal Music Group, and they claimed it and said that part of this might be owned by UMG. And so what I immediately did is I downloaded the montage to my computer and removed it. Now it was an old montage called Legacy. It was I think it was all Black Ops 1 footage. But yeah, I took that down because it had parts of a Tupac song in it. And yeah, I'm not fighting UMG. They shut down my original channel for copyright. Not gonna have that happen here, so I just removed that video. And the other ones are, what can I do? One of them is for a cutscene in Borderlands 2. I'm okay with that. Another one was an Electric Joyride song, which I'm actually, in contact with Electric Joyride, and he's giving me his express written permission. He loves me for posting up my stuff in his videos. In fact, or his stuff in my videos. Excuse me, I had that backwards. And I'm actually on email list, so I get a full version of like all of his songs before they even come out, because I'm kind of like on the in with him. So I'm not really worried about those. It hasn't affected me so far, but it might affect us in the future. I'll keep you guys updated as to if we learn anything more about this automated third-party system that YouTube is implementing. Next question. He writes, Dear Nero, I've been watching you since March of 2013, and I've seen every video since. Yesterday I was looking at 2 people that I'm subscribed to, and I saw that you have not uploaded a video to Nero's Let's Plays in about 2 months now. So my question for you is, why have you not been uploading videos to Nero's Let's Plays? Daniel from Texas. So if you picture a globe, we have a guy all the way down there in Australia, then you picture like a line going woo, all the way across the world down to Texas. That's kind of cool. I like getting these questions from people from all around the world. So Daniel, it's a good question. I respect you for bringing it up. Why have I not posted Nero's Let's Plays? So if you guys will know, I have a secondary channel. There's a link in the description to it. You can also find links on my channel to it. It is called Nero's Let's Plays. When I initially got partnered with NerosCinema, which is a network I'm still partnered with 2 years later, they gave me the option to partner a secondary channel, kind of a backup channel, which was kind of what a lot of people had. They had a backup channel in case something were to go south on their main channel, that they still have a channel that's already pre-built, so to say, with different subscribers and stuff already on there. And I'm like, I don't have a second channel, but I guess we'll do one. I did Nero's Let's Plays with the intention of posting Pokemon stuff, because I'm 22. My first real getting into gaming, right, was with the Game Boy Color and with Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, and I'm like, okay, so I'll post some, emulated on my PC Pokemon Let's Plays. I did, and they're actually pretty popular. I've done Fire Red, I've done Pokemon Ruby, I've done parts of Soul Silver, but at the time my computer couldn't run that ROM, like there was something wrong with it, it kept crashing, so I had to stop that one. Of course, I've done PokeMMO here on this channel. I've done a lot of Pokemon stuff, and on that channel, it's not just Pokemon. I've also done a bunch of different Minecraft stuff, and I've also done like Borderlands 2. There's a 100-episode Let's Play of Borderlands 2 in there. I did Far Cry 3. Whenever I kind of feel like doing a Let's Play, I do a Let's Play on that channel. And we're about 40 episodes in or so-ish, if I remember right, on Grand Theft Auto 5, doing a Let's Play of that game. And I haven't posted to it in probably a month and a half or so. And the reason for that is, my Let's Play channel, so to say YouTube's my job is pretty accurate in a way. It's my primary source of income. I do it often. I put a lot of time and effort in my videos. My Let's Play channel is just kind of a goof around. I want to play this game. Would you like to watch me play this game? And if I don't want to play that game, I'm not going to force myself to do so. The views I get on Nero's Let's Plays, next to nothing. Right? Next to nothing. And some of you guys are smaller channels. You might say, oh, I would kill to get, 1 to 200, 300 views a video. But for someone like me who does YouTube full time, and with the success I've had here on NerosCinema, it's not really worth my time, nor I'm not going to stress over posting Nero's Let's Plays if I don't really have the motivation. And to be perfectly honest, it's not a matter of like render times and upload times. It's a matter of I'm kind of bored of the Grand Theft Auto 5 single player. It's really, a lot of people love that game and swear by that game. I know it's done a lot of good things for a lot of people's channels. Mr. Boss for the Win is the biggest example in my mind. But I'm just not really into it. I'm playing it. I have a feeling I'm probably 75% through the campaign. I'm not sure. You guys could go look and let me know. But I'm just getting bored of it, right? I don't know. I just don't feel like posting it. I don't really feel like playing GTA 5. I don't really feel like playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft. Maybe I could start posting that up there. I don't know. That actually ties into another question. But the reason I haven't been posting Nero's Let's Plays is I really have no motivation to. And there's nothing there to really force me to. If I were getting 10,000 views video over there, then I'd fight through this kind of lackluster feeling that I have towards playing games I don't want to play right now. And I don't know, it's just a fun channel. I never really took Nero's Let's Play seriously. It's just a fun channel. Oh, by the way, I don't take it seriously, so go subscribe. Woo! Yeah, it's just a fun channel, and I have a lot of fun there, and it definitely reflects my videos. Next question, which ties into the last one. He writes, Dear Nero. I played Minecraft on my gaming PC a lot. I've watched all of your factions videos, and I was wondering, will you ever post Minecraft Hunger Games and or mini games? Keep up the great work. Love your videos. Connor from Virginia. So you picture that world map, right? You go from Australia to Texas to Virginia. All right. I'm just kind of picturing this. I kind of like the idea of this, of like seeing like where all these people are from in the world. So I've been playing tons upon tons of Minecraft here within the past, I'd say, month or so. Woody's Gamertag is a YouTuber that a lot of you are probably aware of. Maybe not all, but some. And he has a Minecraft channel, a wildly successful, wildly popular, and actually a really good Minecraft server. It's called, the IP is woodycraft.net if you'd like to join. I spend most of my times in Factions Fire. If you guys don't know, Factions is a plugin, kind of a game mode, if you will, of Minecraft, in which, it's... How do you describe factions? So, you and your friends make a faction, you can claim land, you can go fight other people. Basically, you make a base, everyone else makes a base, and you kind of fight there. It's kind of like, picture Minecraft, but there's like thousands of people, like all in the same world, all building their own bases throughout that world and trying to kill you, take your stuff, and put it in their base. It's just a really fun game. Like, our base goes from water level to sky level. It's fortified. We're yet to be raided. It's full of, like, we've raided so many people, and our place is full of so much good stuff, and like, we're just having a lot of fun with factions. We really enjoy it, and I'm spending a lot of time doing that. I'm able to do factions videos and Let's Plays. I don't know. But as for Hunger Games and mini games, Hunger Games is pretty fun. I'm pretty awful at it. I have maybe 3 kills and probably 20 deaths in Hunger Games. I never seem to get to the chest fast enough. I never seem to get what I want, and I end up dying to some guy that ends up getting iron armor and like an iron sword. If you guys don't know, Hunger Games, it's like the movie, but it's in Minecraft. It's fun. There's a bunch of other little mini games you can do. They're all fun as well. And I don't know, we'll see about posting stuff like that up here. Maybe I'll become active on Nero's Let's Plays again. We'll have to see. My sleep schedule's been literally all over the place, and that's perfectly describes it. It has been all over the place, and the gameplay here is actually wrapping up. Is actually coming to an end here. Don't worry, we're going to keep on going. It's been a talking mood, but 49 and 11, 6 captures. I think that was a good game. Good game overall. We're going to transition over here to some new gameplay. Now, this next question, I'm going to try and answer. It's kind of a rapid-fire question, so I'm going to try and spit a rapid-fire response to it. All right? He writes. By the way, this guy neglected to leave his name. He writes. Or she, because I don't know. They don't leave a name. Dear Nero. Why is your name Nero? Why is your Katie and Kai Ghost? Why do you have a big pause when you say, hope you guys all have a wonderful day? So, growing up, my name comes from a wrestler. Growing up, I was really into wrestling, like WWF, then turned WWE wrestling. Matt and Jeff Hardy at the time during the Attitude Era were a tag team. They were just starting to kind of come up. They started off in the Brood, then they broke off, became their own tag team, then they became Team Extreme. It was a really cool thing. We like the Hardy Boys, my cousin and I. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but we were really into it, Matt and Jeff Hardy. And Jeff Hardy himself was like my favorite wrestler. Yeah, I kind of like modeled, like, I wanted to be him. If I had heroes growing up, he was one of them. And one day I just kind of like Googled Jeff Hardy, just wanted to learn more about him, and Jeff Hardy's middle name is Nero. Surprisingly enough, and I thought that was cool. Then when I got my Xbox, I had to think of a gamer tag, and my first ever gamer tag was Nero10, because Nero I thought was a cool name. It sounded pretty original to me, and 10 was my favorite number at the time. So that's why my name's Nero. What is my Katie and Cod Ghost? It's about a 2.2-ish, somewhere around there. And why do I always have a big pause between hope you guys all and have a wonderful day? It is, I don't know, just kind of randomly happens. Well, it doesn't randomly happen. I do it now on purpose, I guess, but it used to randomly happen. Then it just kind of became a thing. Kind of like, what is going on, everyone? It's Nero again. Just kind of became a thing. I don't know why. I don't even particularly like my intro. I don't like what's going on, everyone. It's Nero again, because that's so not me. I don't say what is going on to people in real life. I don't. But every YouTuber needs an intro, I guess. Mine's a bit too hip-hoppy for me. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't fit my personality, but that is what I say, and that's what I'm going to continue to say until I think of something better. Now, this next question here. So, I love The Walking Dead, right? I love the show. Great show. And I'm not sure how far everyone else is. For me and for a lot of people, the mid-season finale just happened. We finished watching it. I'm not going to give any spoilers yet. We just finished watching the mid-season finale. We know what happens. We're going to have to wait till February to find out more stuff that happens. Okay? Now, if you are not completely caught up with The Walking Dead, or you don't want to hear anything about The Walking Dead leading up into the mid-season finale, I suggest you leave your like, your favorite, as I'm sure you do every video, because you guys love me, leaving likes and them favorites. But leave the video now. Hope you have a wonderful day. It was good having you here. I'm glad you made it this far in the video. But if you'd like to stay on, I'm going to answer this question about the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead. Alright, so now I've given that disclaimer. Now you know, if The Walking Dead, if you haven't seen the final episode or the last couple episodes of The Walking Dead so far, you can leave. It'll be fine. That way you can't yell at me for leaving a spoiler. Okay? Alright. Next question. Final question, in fact. He writes, Dear Nero, now at the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead has been over for about a week. I was wondering what are your thoughts and opinions on the season so far. For me, I was really pissed off at the death of Herschel, but I guess something big had to happen. I was extremely happy with the death of the governor. I'm excited to see where the show goes from here on out now that the prison is destroyed. From Zach from North Carolina. So we got a North Carolina guy. I like it. So, The Walking Dead. So, I actually just watched the final 2 episodes of the mid-season here a couple nights ago. I didn't watch them live because one time I was just sleeping that night. I was really tired that night. And the other time I was hunting. So, I ended up missing them both. Had to catch up on ProjectFreeTV.com, which is it's sometimes good, sometimes a bad website. You can watch TV shows for free on there. Now, how I feel, it sucked Herschel died. And I knew it happened because of freaking Blame Truth. You guys may know the YouTube commentator Blame Truth. So I go hunting, right? I go out to my uncle's house. We stay out there and we go hunting the next day for the first day of buck. Well, I woke up really early, like 3 a.m. before everyone, like I had 2 hours before anyone else even showed up in the house. So I'm like just kind of watching SportsCenter. And I'm like, all right, I'll scroll through my Twitter. Yeah, well, for a little bit, you see what's going on. Not realizing that people love to sit there and just spoil The Walking Dead on Twitter, which I don't do. You know, I'll talk about the show, but I won't like give any specifics. You know, within like 3 minutes of me scrolling through my Twitter feed, Blame Truth puts on Twitter's like rest in peace Herschel. I'm like, you son of a bitch! Herschel dies. Now I know, and now it's all spoiled. And it did suck that Herschel died. He was a great guy. I like where The Walking Dead's going right now. So the prison, it was kind of cool, but you could tell they were going to be getting out of there soon with the inflammation of the sickness that was happening. Everyone was getting sick. I'm not sure if that's contaminating the area, but it might have been. That would have made certain parts of the prison inhabitable. You know, you can kind of tell the prison was kind of coming to an end. The return of the governor, at first, exactly what they wanted you to think. You know, you think maybe he's turned around. Then he goes nuts and starts killing people, and brings the tank up. And you always have to question Rick, right? So the prison was a good spot. He kind of stood his ground a bit too much, right? When the governor shows up on the tank, you know, you guys pack your stuff, you guys go, no one gets hurt. The governor, I don't think, would have hurt anybody because he had all those people on his side that believe that he's a good person. And I think he would have let Rick and all them leave, and Herschel as well, and Michonne as well. I think they all could have left and everything could have been fine. But Rick decided, no, it's either we all have it or nobody has the prison. Herschel gets chopped to pieces multiple times, and that was shitty because Herschel's a great guy. Like, Herschel's kind of like just one of my favorite characters in the show. And then there's a big firefight, which it was cool seeing Daryl. And a fun fact, actually, the gun Carl was shooting down there, and Daryl and Carl were sitting there pointing, and Carl's like, I can take him out right now, and Daryl's like, no. The same gun that Carl was holding was the gun I hunt with, so that was kind of a cool thing. Then when Rick jumps out from behind the thing and starts fighting the governor, he hits the governor. He gets on top of the governor and starts beating him up. And yet somehow the governor turns it around, gets back on top, and just starts beating the hell out of Rick. Rick's about to die, and Michonne puts a sword through him. Oh, man. What I don't like is the fact that the governor didn't die instantly. And he was kind of laying there. And also his girlfriend-ish girl came up and pointed the gun and shot, but you didn't see him actually die. He was still alive at the time. This might be kind of a suspense thing, building up for the next episode, wondering if the governor is actually dead or not. For me, he's probably not, because if I know anything about soap operas that my mom watched all throughout my childhood, is that nobody ever dies. Well, of course, I think Herschel's actually dead, but the governor's probably not dead. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to blame Rick's broken hand on the fact that he, the governor got the one up on him there. But I like where it's going. I have no idea where it's going to go from now on, right? So the main bad guy here was the governor. You know, what's the new thing going to be? I think when they restart the season, they're probably going to, or they continue season 4, they're probably going to make it so first couple episodes are trying to get everyone back together. Right now, Rick and Carl are by themselves. All those people on the bus. Daryl is with... Oh, who's Daryl with? You guys may be able to answer it. I don't remember who Daryl's with. Daryl's, by the way, a badass. He uses zombies as a shield and blows up a tank with a grenade. It was awesome. Either way, I like The Walking Dead. It's going pretty good so far. It does suck Herschel died. It's a damn fine show. It's a show that I might even go back and rewatch. It's about as good as it is. But either way, I feel like I'm rambling on here. I hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episode of Dear Nero. And if you did, remember to leave a rating. That definitely helps my channel grow. It helps my videos grow as well by liking the video and favoriting the video if you enjoyed enough. A like rating, right? I'm sorry to go on a little tangent here. I don't mind asking for likes. Like the video. I like just about every video I watch for the most part, right? If it's someone I like already, I don't care what the video is. The video could suck for all I care. But if it's a person that has a good body of work and I like that person, I'll like it anyway. Help his channel out. Whatever my little significance on the internet can bring him, right? Just liking the video. But I never ask for a favorite, really. Because, I don't even favorites. My favorites list is, special. When I go to my favorites, I want some damn good shit to be in there. So, like just about any video you want, but only favorite the really good stuff. And that's my opinion on that. But either way, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating. And, yeah, if you guys like sending your guys' questions for next week's episode of Dear Nero, send me a personal message here on YouTube. Make the title of the message Dear Nero. If it's a good question, an entertaining question, and most of all, a question I have not yet answered before, I will be sure to read it. And if it's good enough, I will post it up. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Remember to leave a rating. Hope you guys all... You guys like this delay, don't you? Have one for today.
I was banging 7 gram rocks, that's how I roll. I got one